So I'm first going to be taking this ColourPop highlighter. I love this highlighter. It's in Churro. And literally, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll look just like this. Let's zoom you guys in. So I'll look just like this. I'll take a little bit on my hand. Just going to start placing it on the highest part of my cheek. So if I'm having a hard time seeing where that is, I'll turn my head slanted and then I'll just find that highest part. And then I'll just start patting it on and kind of in circular motions, and definitely trying to stay like in this area. And then sometimes if I'm feeling frisky, I'll take it a little bit higher, and then with my finger that doesn't have anything on it, I'm just gonna kind of blend it into the rest of my face, my skin. A little bit more on my finger, put a little bit on my nose, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit the bridge of my nose at the top. Left on my finger, put a little bit underneath my brow bone, blend it out with a finger I haven't used already. Put on my Cupid's bow, that's pretty much non-existent, but that's okay. Kinky just in my inner tear duct. Okay, so now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara. So if you'd like to stop here, you can, but I'm just gonna add just a touch of blush. But this is literally where I stop. It's where I stopped today. Just highlighter and mascara. So for this look, I'm just gonna add a little bit of lipstick, and this is MAC's Sequin. Does anyone else buy lipsticks for occasions and then only wear it for that occasion and never touch it again? I'm gonna put a little translucent powder on my forehead and maybe in any other areas I'm feeling a little bit oily, because I just feel oily today. So my forehead could use... So when I laugh or get too excited, I get this vein in the middle of my head, and it's like, my husband's like, your vein is here. And it's like the most unattractive thing ever. So if you guys see it, don't judge me. I'm really excited, okay? I just have a lot of feeling. Alright guys, that's it for look one. Now let's head over to look number two. Alright, so this is for my girls who like a little bit more coverage. They're not down for the whole nude thing. So if you're ready to see how we got this look, then let's get into it. I'm going to start by filling in my brows with my BH Studio Pro Ultimate Brow Palette. This is my second time using this. The first time I used it, I loved it. So I'm really excited to use it on camera with you guys. So I'm going to start by taking this pomade, kind of waxy. So I'm going to start how I normally do them. Notice I'm not starting all the way in the inner part of my brow. I'm kind of starting in this area. The brush just in a little bit more product, so now I'm just gonna start making some lines at the front of my brow. Just a couple. I'm gonna go into the powder, and I'm gonna use this one. And I'm just filling in the parts that I put the wax. I think that doing my brows this way instead of using the Anastasia pomade actually makes them look more natural, which I'm digging. I'm gonna start cleaning up my brows with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Honey. I like to start down here and then just bring the product up as I need it. So that way I don't get too much product on my brow. And then with whatever's left on my brush, I'm just gonna start pushing that product forward. With my wet sponge, I'm just going to start pressing that product in to make sure it's really blended. Next, I'm just going to go over my brows with a little bit of brow mascara. This is helpful if you're going to go swimming at some point and you just need your brows to stay fleeky. Ew, I can't believe I just said that. Next, we're going to move on to priming the face. I'm going to be using this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm really just rubbing it on the outside of my face because I'm going to use a different primer for the inner parts of my face. If you don't have oily skin, then you don't have to worry about this, but I am oily like grease, so I need to definitely double up. I'm going to be using the Sephora Beauty Amplifier, and it's a gel mattifying H2O primer. And then I'm just going to start pressing it in circular motions around my forehead area. And then a little bit by my nose and my chin. Next, I'm going to be using two foundations. I'm going to be using the Clinique Beyond Perfect Foundation Plus Concealer, and this is in 28 Clove, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in Cocoa. In the Clinique one to cover up some of my dark spots that I have right here, which are getting lighter, you guys. I've been using some products, so if you guys want to know about that, then let me know. Put it around my mouth a little bit. Right there. And just kind of sporadically all over. Alright, now I'm going to take the L'Oreal Pro Glow. Just going to take some on my finger because remember, this is vacation, you guys. I don't know about you, I normally spend a lot of time on my makeup during vacation, but this year I just want to be as free as I can, but still slangin'. I wonder if there's ever been like a competition, like who can blend the fastest. I would lose because I always get so tired. And now I'm just gonna start pressing and rolling. Press it, roll. This is like a hard technique to get used to. I don't really do it that often, but I notice when I do it, it makes your makeup look even better than it already does using the blender. My ears and my neck area, because you definitely don't want to forget about that. Taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Honey just to add a little bit of brightness to my under eyes. I don't want to go overboard with the concealer just because I don't need a whole lot. It's just a little bit of some Slay All Day and just start working. This one dries so fast, like you gotta be in it to win it. Like you can't afford to have any conversations with anybody while you're doing this. Oh God. I'm gonna start highlighting my face. I'm gonna be using, I can't decide if I wanna use this NYX liquid illuminator or my Temp 2 one that I got in my BoxyCharm. Just a little bit out. Again, finding the high parts of my cheek. I'm just gonna put them on both sides already. I feel like I took too much. Yeah, see, I'm just not a fan. Like, maybe I don't need to put powder on, like, underneath. So I'm gonna be going in with my BH Cosmetics Wild and Radiant palette. I'm gonna use some colors I don't really use. I don't really use these too often. I don't know if these are the same. They look a bit different, right? Maybe I'll use this one. So I'm just gonna kind of go over that area because that was a hot mess. Can't be looking like a hot mess on vacation. I'm gonna use this powder brush and whatever's on it just to kind of maybe diffuse some of this highlight. Push it upwards just a little bit. Just ever so gently. I saw Mac Daddy wearing like his highlighter here and I'm like, dude, you be slaying. You better stop. And right here. I'm gonna take a big powder brush and I'm gonna just start bronzing my face with these two shades. And I'm kind of gonna use this as a contour too. And this is really helping just make the whole look super bronzy and just super glowy. I like to glow, you like to glow. Just a little bit of some blush. I think I'm gonna be using this orange shade right here. So I'm gonna be taking my Morphe 350 palette. This one here, this one actually. And I'm just gonna start placing it on my lid. This brown right here, flat brush like this. Dip some product on both sides of it. And then just start wiggling this powder on the very base of my lashes. Oh my god, this breeze feels so good. I'm just going to lightly just kind of go over that just a little bit. And I want to keep the mascara at the base of my lashes. I'm not really going through them because I want the tops of my lashes to really merge in with the fake lashes. Just really trying to keep the mascara on the lashes and not on your lash line. So now I'm going to be taking my Slayla lashes. I'm going to take my tweezers and I'm going to close my eye, and while it's still drying, you're just going to kind of push on your eyelid because there's like extra skin and that will help cover the lash band. I'm going to kind of separate your lashes and kind of blend them into the fake lashes. Alright, so here comes the fun part. So I have some new lippies I got from LIMECRIME Cosmetics. So I'm gonna do some swatches for you guys. I was originally going to wear this really nude look with this LIMECRIME color in True Love. But maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I will try this one on last just because it's red. I'm going to try Mercury. So they go on pretty light. I wouldn't say they're very thick. I already have an outfit planned to wear with this green one. Ooh. This is Alien. Oh my gosh. This is bright, you guys. And these are all mattes, so that's exciting. This is True Love. How cute. This one, which is a Diamond Crusher, and this is in Trip. Apply it on first. Oh my god, it feels really like, it smells like berries. Ooh, this is definitely very like holographic looking. Now I'm gonna try to use it with a matte lipstick first, and then we'll put that on top kind of in different areas.